faster, but I'm going to try it. As you see, we got the blank canvas here, and I'm trying to go live. So, one thing I don't do often, and another thing I never have tried. But, after a few requests and a few people saying, yeah, sure, I'd like that, but this is the first ridiculous part. What am I going to do? Sit here and rock with both markers? I was like, well, I could fill in the set list and then just go back. Perhaps it might be a little better if I just do them both at the same time. I might get my markers confused, though. You know what I mean? Get a little out of hand here. Could spell Loving Cup wrong. Spoiler alert, they played Loving Cup. So, how are we going to get started last night? Last night, we just got a monster hood to get things going. We got a tight my friend early on. And tonight we get one dinner and a movie. Now, okay, if Hood was awesome last night, and look, I'm not a big flub guy. Like, I don't really care. It's usually just a little bit here and there, a song or two that 99% of the show rocks. But boy, this dinner and a movie was pretty nasty. Now, there was parts that were smooth and went well, but overall, it was just kind of a big ouch on dinner and a movie. So unfortunately, a song that a lot of us love. It's not an easy song to play. I understand a little bit, though. So let's just quickly move on. Let's just get over that, And like I said, it's not a big deal. It's usually just one song or even just a small part of one song. But for a song we've kind of all been dying to hear, it was a little bit of a dookie show, as they say. So then we got our first of 3 encores of the night here. Look at this Loving Cup coming in early. And Trey was really feeling it. Just a lot of Trey rocking out there, And, like a lot, it's kind of been a theme going all the way back early last summer, even maybe to the previous New Year's run. It's like, or was that the April New Year's run? I think it was April. The April New Year's run. You guys remember. It was like songs that, normally we get down here, we get here, or up here. They just, there's been a little bit of a flip in the set list. In songs like Loving Cup, Character Zero, I'll always hate more, no matter what. But it's like I'm digging them a little more, So, Loving Cup right there coming in. Trey was just wanting to stretch out a little bit. And then we get Wave of Hope. We're going to get many references to the, oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to write it down. And it's either going to be a yay or a nay on the marker sign. Some people are going to be like, oh yeah, I love the sound of that Sharpie on the whiteboard. Other people are going to be like, it's nails on a chalkboard. And Wave of Hope, like it has been. And, it's kind of like each jam, they started to climb the ladder. It's often that happens. Other times, man, the second song of the night comes out and wins the whole thing. So Wave of Hope coming in right here. Felt like a lot, if Trey was just on fire right here, things calmed down a little bit for that. And then we go into Stash. Once again, I'm reading it and saying it and not writing it. What if we run out of room? What's going to happen then? And then, really Mike and Fishman say, I'm a big Stash guy. Whenever I start mentioning my favorite songs, Stash usually gets left off, but I do love Stash, and tonight they're just kind of tinkering around in the jam. Mike digging into his bag of tricks, or not bag of tricks, his toys more like it. Different tones. Him and Fishman save Stash. Anytime Mike kind of just stands out, it's like, what's that? What's that tone? It always makes things a little better. Then we follow that up with. We're gonna go back to back here. Uh-oh. Oh my God, look how I just spelled heavy. I don't even know what that word is. It's heavy. Every now and then we have a Whiteboard Air. And then for the good work Mike did on, yeah, trust me, that says heavy. I gave up. Somewhere in there, I was like, where's the V? I think I went HA too. I'm nervous, guys. It's tough business doing this live. So anyways, Mike rewarded for the good work he did up here in the Stash Jam. See, I feel like I knew I was messing up going with both of them at the same time. We've got very little red so far. Then all you're getting is the token underline, and then Axilla II. I don't know what is with you people. Every time they play Axilla II, one of you jerks has to shine something in Trey's face. So then after Axilla II, we get Joy. Make sure when you get a chance to check out the Healing Net Foundation. So, and then, oh yeah. I think maybe did I already spoil the ending? Oh, hell, it's kind of breaking loose here. So, Axilla II, Joy, and then into Split Open and Melt. It was kind of a weird jam. It wasn't just necessarily that chaotic, crazy. It was loud at times, a little too loud at times. Had a nice, strong finish, though. Everybody was kind of going off there by the end of it. Trey especially, of course. So it was kind of, I want to say, maybe Paige, maybe Mike. Maybe Trey. I don't know. It's tough to say who the MVP of the set was. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. That's for sure. Thanks a lot, funny guy. I hope you're happy. Totally fucked me here on night 2 in Mexico. So here we go. We got first tube opening up, the second of 3 encores. And, oh man, this is all. Now I'm just fucked. I looked up. I saw Dylan Bob talking. So you got first tube. I apologize if you're watching this in the morning. Just quit now. This is going nowhere. Fast. Oh, now my Sharpie's letting me down. Oh, God. Could you imagine if I was like on stage and you guys all 16, no, there's only 16 people. It's not that big a deal. Ruby waves and then Ruby waves. All right, I'm just filling this fucking thing out and finish it up. I'm going to find funny guy and smack him upside his head for repeatedly suggesting this. And then he got a bunch of chompers on board and was like, yeah, that's a good idea, dude. You should do that. You jerks. It's the last time I let you program this channel. Chalk Dust and Jen. Look, man, at this point, man, they were just going nuts. So my hair looks back there. So you can see the set list on the back of my shirt. Setlisttees.com. Why not, man? Like, oh, look at check out the gun show. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. What was that muscle right there? And then Golgi 0. All right, here we go. Golgi. Never have like G's, man. Never. And who was that lady screaming early in the first set? I couldn't tell what she was screaming. She might have been saying 555, maybe, because I think I heard like 3 syllables, kind of. I don't know what it was, but it seemed to cease. It was like, it was over after this. Ceased. Is that right? Ceased? Maybe she had a fucking seizure. I don't know. So after 555, you couldn't hear her anymore. Oh my God, that's the second time that's happened. Just told you guys, man, it's getting out of control, dude. We'll put some war paint on. Let's get crazy, man. Let's go. I'm like fucking Rambo. She got wild. So, I don't even know. The first tube was all right, actually. Kind of like Loving Cup, a song I don't normally enjoy, but, I might have taken a few bong rips before this, too. That certainly didn't help. But I enjoyed it more, much like Loving Cup, in a different placement. Then you got the Waves, Ruby Waves, back to back. Waves, a song I slept on for way too long. Really enjoy now. Ruby Waves, it took a while, but then Trey found his groove, He was ready to rock like he was over there in the first set. Waves was kind of smooth. First tube was cool. I never knew. I just found out a year ago that it actually is like an ocean song. I never knew. Woo! Shade, I don't know, man. I guess I can handle Shade, but we got Joy over here in honor of the Healing Net Foundation. And now, oh, dude, now it's the voices going. This is incredible. Don't tell your friends about this. Then we got Chalk Dust and Jen, ended hard. The Chalk Dust Jam had this point where all 4 guys like, yeah, this is why I love these guys. And a song like Chalk Dust, man! It's been around for so long. We could all be sick of Chalk Dust, Bathtub Gin, and just be like, oh, man, tired of this shit. No, it's not the case, man. Still, perhaps the 2 best songs of the night, Chalk Dust and Gin. Golgi and 0, fucking 0. And they played around with 0 a little bit, man. So I kind of liked it all. There was a few low points, but, man, Dangled by Tunic. I like all that shit. It's great. All right, man, it's time to get out of here. This things went awry. If you're just tuning in, dude, it was fucking wild. All right. Hey, guys, quit talking to each other. You're annoying me. Just kidding. I love you guys. Boom, we're out of here. Did I say DH? The reigning champ? No, I don't think you're the reigning champ anymore, DH. That's 9 minutes in. Again, if you watch this later. All right. Boom.